just over the horizon. And I can see clear as day. We will see the sun shining. We will feel the warm glow on our face. We will. Ain't no doubt in my mind. We will.
I love that sound, and that is a brand new song from Shonn Hinton and Shotgun. They whipped it up during the quarantine, but We Will Survive, the name of the song. That one could become an anthem for all of us, I think. Shonn has toured with some big names, Mary J. Blige, John Legend, Jill Scott, just to name a few. He joins us now. We're super excited to check in with him and see how he's doing. What's up, Shonn?
Man, not much. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It's great to see you. How you been doing in quarantine?
Oh, my goodness. This has been some of the most liberating moments, being able to create music. I think I've always self-quarantined because I'm such a homebody when I'm not touring. So this was a no-brainer for me. I mean, considering the circumstances, but it's been amazing for me just to work on music and spending time with my family.
Good for you. That is fantastic. I worry, though, about a lot of musicians who haven't been able to perform right now and them just staying afloat.
You know, as difficult as it is, this could be viewed in so many different ways. And one of the ways that I choose to look at it as, this is the downtime that we need to hone our craft and to do more things that could really solidify us as musicians, which would get us even more greater gigs and put us on more bigger stages. And if we can look at it from that standpoint, I think that would kind of help out just a little bit. And I know, you know, with this being what we do for a living and how we make money, I just believe that behind all of what's going on, something big is coming for all of us.
Wow, I like that idea. Have you talked to any celebrities that you know during this quarantine, during this shutdown?
I text Jill Scott. You know, she just did her verses with Erykah Badu, and I asked how she was doing. She was like, "We're doing real good over here." You know, it's just staying busy and occupying your time. My good friend, the bass player in Shotgun, Alex Julian, he said something. He said, "Man, this is so much bigger than music." You know what I'm saying? Although this is what we do for a living, but it's situations like this that kind of help us to tap into our humanity as individuals and really see what we do for, why we do what we do, you know?
Yeah, you have a good attitude. I like that. I think attitude is so much of life because it's all in our perception of it. Do you know anybody
Absolutely.
who's sick, who's had the virus?
A good friend of mine, his name is Turan Govan. He just survived the COVID-19. So he's going through therapy to walk again, but he's going to be back home real soon. So that's the one person that I know where it kind of affected me personally, because me and Turan served together as musicians playing around the city as well. He's one of the many musicians that I've worked with.
Well, I'm glad to hear that he's recovering from it. It's a pretty scary time for people who do catch it. Your band, you're working on this song, We Will Survive. I love it. It's got a great sound.
You.
Talk about the inspiration for it.
The inspiration came, our manager, Chris Raymond. We're working on this album, the Reloaded album, and she was like, "Shonn, we need to do something that really channels what's going on in the situation with the pandemic right now." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I got to thinking, and then around the same time while I was trying to process this, my grandmother had passed March 23rd, and thinking about how my mom would respond to it and seeing how my mom responded to my grandmother's death, it just helped me write the song We Will Survive. Because when my grandfather had passed back in '93, my mom didn't take it too well, you know. So with my mom and her sisters losing their last parent, and to see how my mom dealt with it, it just gave me the strength, and it was a part of the grieving process of like, you know what, we will survive this. And I felt like We Will Survive speaks to not just the pandemic that we're facing right now, but breast cancer, people surviving that. My mother's a breast cancer survivor, surviving domestic violence, just surviving anything. I believe it was Robert Frost. I could be wrong. It said the only way out of it is to go through it.
Yeah.
And if we make it through it, that means we survived it.
I love that. Really quick, because we ran out of time. I heard that your mom made you go to bed at 8 p.m. growing up. Is that true? And are you now a night owl? I got to know.
Yo, I went to bed every night, but I didn't go to bed because I would practice every night and I suffer from my instrument. So, no, I'm not a night owl unless I'm on the road, you know what I'm saying, with the different time zones and stuff like that. I came home from Australia one time and didn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sitting in the living room just watching TV.
That's so funny. I love it. It was great talking to you. Keep up the great work and the positive attitude, and have a wonderful weekend, Shonn.
You too.
Thank you. All right, you can visit his website for more. It is ShonnShotgun.com. You can also find him on Facebook, and you got to listen to We Will Survive. It's an awesome song.